Hi everyone, how you doing? Well, I'm here because I wanna share some application that I've been working for some weeks. It's an NR2003 widgets. Okay. First, I'd like to sorry for my English. I don't know how to talk so well, but I hope you can understand everything. I'm gonna try to make it simple. Okay. And then let's go. First, I'm gonna show you what it's about. Then I'm gonna teach you how to download it, where you can download it safely, and how to use it. Okay. Uh, as you can see, this widgets that's in here. It's not native from the game. I made it because I was needing the pedals, these bars to show me the throttling and the braking because I'm playing with the mouse, and then I'm using the mouse as well to the throttle. So I was using the scroll and could not know how much I was applying the throttle and the braking. Then I knew, search, and I saw the Papyrus gave us some cool telemetry data to gather with a C sharp code or C++, I don't remember. And then I decided to make it. Okay. The telemetry that they gave us is really good. There are a lot of cool stuffs in there. Then my project got bigger and bigger, and that's alright. Now it's a whip. It's a work in progress. I don't know how much widgets or tools I'm gonna develop, but now I'm having some good fun making these. Then, well, we're gonna see. So that's simple. This part, it's we have the speedometer, the throttle in there, have the braking, so we can track uh, how how much throttle we are applying. I've seen that some people use some kind of OBS or streaming program to track the 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 buttons from the gamepad, but as I'm gaming the mouse, I'm playing with the mouse, I could not use that one, so I decided to make this to help me. Okay. This one is cool. This one that's from the game is cool, but I like these new ones I'm making too because I think they look a little better, you know. But you can use it just as you want. So okay, let's go. I'm gonna show you everything you need to know right now. Okay, let me close this, and then here we go. At first, I'd like to say to you that this application is safe. There's no virus in there, I promise you. But your antivirus or Defender, I don't know what you are using, may detect these as a suspicious or malicious application, but it's not. When I was developing coding the program, it gave me about one or two times some warning about this Trojan wake attack. I don't know how to spell it. And then I was searching. That's a false positive. You can search it from by yourself. It's a false positive. The application needs to run in the same place, in the same memory that the game are running. So I think that your PC gonna think that's kind of invasive, but that's okay. If you download from where I'm gonna show you, it might be okay. Everyone can distribute, share this. It's free for everyone, but I cannot guarantee for you that it's safe if you download it from another source. All right. So let's go to the application. I'm gonna close this. It came in a folder like this we need this folder because here there are a lot of DLLs that we need. Oh my god, some things are really hard to spell in English, I'm sorry. But we need this, okay? So it's not just the executable, we need this folder as well. When I started, when you open this, you're gonna find that I divide this in tabs, okay? So I think that's a little bit easier to be organized and to use it. Here, this place is where you're gonna have to put your driver name in the just the same as you use in the game, okay? Uh, it's gonna correct you if you put some I don't know, caps lock letters this way, because it's easier to correct the name, so it's easier for you to use. So if your name is something like J in here with small ones and big ones, they're gonna detect your driver anyway, okay? You don't need this but to use every widget that I've made, but you need this to use on others, like the race stat that I named my race. That's gonna show you your lap time, your best lap time, your position, and much more. Okay, so I'm gonna put my name in here. I'm gonna save it. This place, this game path, is the path from the path from your game in your computer. You don't need this, but what happens to here is because you have to run the Dashgoody first, then open the game, okay? It's not going to work if you are with the game open, then you try to run the telemetry, because that's how it works. I could do nothing about this. That's how this telemetry works, okay? So if you want to use without this, you can just start here. It's gonna open the dash data, that is the telemetry that is running in the background, okay, from the game. Then you can open the game, so you're gonna see that's gonna work, okay? Here it's so important, because remember when I said that you have to use the name you use here of your driver, okay? When you're gonna play, like here, it's gonna show you this this image with your name, okay? If it does not show your name in here, or does not show this image, so this part have failed. As you can see here, we have driver found. It gives you your car IDX, that is the what telemetry uses to gather your information, your car number and your name, okay? So if it fails, let's make it fail. Oh, let's stop. Sometimes it fails. Let's stop. And telemetry running, that's alright. It's not going to show your name, and oh my god, that's in the background of something. Maybe because it's saved. Let me close this, close and open again. Okay, driver not found. There's no way to find it right now. That's correct, because the game is not open, and then it must not work right now. Alright, let me show you something here. Your inputs gonna work as well, okay, but some of the information for the another widget's not going to work. Oh my god, that's so loud. Let's get rid of this. Okay, as I was saying, you have to open and start first the telemet, then the game, okay? So if you want, let me just save it here. So if you think you're gonna forget this, and it can be a pain in the ass if you forget this, because you have to open, close, open, start, open. If you put your just here where your game is. Okay, you have to put it correctly. I'm using the fast one. Okay, so I just copy this, then I put this. Okay, and save. Then when I start, it's going to open the game for me if I made it right. And does not look that I made it. Oh, it needs to be the extension in here. Okay, it needs to have this. It's save it, then it's going to open the game. It's alright, and the telemetry is running, the Dashgoody is running. Okay, so that's how you can use this and set up the Dashgoody to use it. Okay, alright, now I'm gonna show you what I've made. I'm not gonna explain everything that's in here because I've already put it in the Buy Me a Coffee that I'm gonna show you later. But I've made some. First, let me explain something. If you can click and drag. It's all I made it all separated because if you don't want to use one and want to use another, you can just choose here which one do you want. Okay, and you can just put it anywhere you want. Then if you close it and open it again, the positions are going to be saved. Okay, so you can just run and check mark what you want to use, and that's gonna be in the same place you've put it in the last time. Alright, I'm gonna put everything in here, alright, to demonstrate another things, and that's all that we've got until now. As you can see, that's an independent application, so it's going to be in the top level of the game. Alright, for this I've made two shortcuts for you to help you to use it. Okay, one is Alt F11. Okay, Alt F11, so you can hide it in your session when you're playing. Alright, as you can see, everything here is working. This is some temperature, this is the camber, this is the weight transfer. Alright, this is a relation of the suspension deflection, and this gonna to track all the race stats of your session. Okay, how many laps you have completed, your best lap time, your position, the gap from the car ahead, the gap from the car behind. Alright, but you can read everything you need to know in the site. Okay, I've already posted in there, so it is easier if you want to understand it better how to use it. Alright, I'm gonna just complete a lap here so you can see it working a little bit. If I don't spin, okay, I did. Nah, it's hard to play this game and talk. This is a long track. I'm not going to show in this one. Let's put some Bristol one. That's a little better. I don't want this video to take too long of your time. As you can see, everything is dynamic changing. The RPM is not smooth as it can be, as you can see, because that's something that I was understanding the telemetry of the papyrus, and there's a buffer in the program, so it gathers a lot of information first, then reads it, and the update time of this buffer is kind of high, you know, because I don't know how it behaves with your FPS. Neither I don't know how it behave with my FPS, Now it's good, it's higher as it can be in my PC, but if I take the update so frequently, uh, I don't know if it's gonna drop so much, but I'm gonna test later, and I want to know from you how is your experience as well with the application. Alright, that everything's working good right now. You can always hide it, alt F11. Okay, and there's something important too that I want to show you here. That's the way this is working, the top level of the game. I'm running the game in window mode. As you can see in here, I'm running a window, so it's easier to use this program. If you don't want to run this in a window, oh my god, let's wait a little bit. You have to use another shortcut to put in the front of the game, alright, in the top of the game, because we have to start it again, and then it's not in a window mode. Then if you try to use it, okay, if you try to use it with the game, you're gonna see that it's not going to work. Even if I hit F11, oh my god, that's working. Alright, well, I don't know why this is working right now, okay, but that's good. That's working. I'm glad that's working. If it won't work, you have to hit F12, okay, to bring it to the top level of the game, alright, because it was not working when I was developing. Now it is. If you running in full screen, you probably gonna need to press F12, sorry, F12, to put it in the front of the game. Alright, to force, because we need to force it in the front of the game, and that's how Windows and this stuff works. Alright, cool. Now let me show you how you can download it in a safe way. And you can go in here in Buy Me a Coffee, Felipe Cairizio. I'm gonna give you this link so you can easily access in here. You don't need to make any login or nothing, okay? You just have to go in shop. That's gonna be here, Dashgoody. That's the version 1.1. Then it's free. You need just to type 0 in here, add to cart, give here your name. It doesn't have to be your name, but and your email, okay, something like this. Tell the internet that you're not a robot. Tell you how you can identify a bus. Then there we go, you can download it from here. That's not going to your email. I guess that's what is going to your email is the confirmation, okay. I made this in here because I think that is easier for you to report me the bugs, or if you have any suggestions, feedbacks. I'm gonna be really glad to know, to discuss, okay. Here is how everything's working, okay, all the widgets I've made so far, the speedometer, and that's all documented in here. Alright, and that's it. I hope it helps you to race better, to make better setups, and that's a whip. I'm gonna continue to make it. There's a lot of things I have in the mind, but I have to find some time as well, because it's not as easy as I thought that could be, okay. So keep in touch. If you need something, you can just message me from here, okay. I'll be really glad to help you and to discuss with you and to know your ideas and suggestions. Alright, so have some good race, boys. Thank you. That's it.